There are many ways that an inclusive school and classroom environment can take culture into consideration. There are factors such as language acquisition, family, community practices, and the role of culture in students' learning. These may seem challenging, but once navigated, they are beneficial. An inclusive school would be sure to take into consideration language acquisition by simply including different languages in addition to English in a classroom as needed. Simply understanding that there are different cultures and languages used in a classroom promotes sensitivity to cultural differences. As for family, there are lots of opportunities to engage parents with student content, communicating as needed, and showing respect to their culture. An inclusive school would make an effort to know community practices and possibly be involved in them and include them in learning. As for the role of culture in students' learning, there are some restrictions, but most of the time, including and respecting a student's culture can sprout up some fun activities for all students and even their families. An article named ESL Students Inclusive Environment Tips states a positive learning environment is one in which students learn acceptance of differences in culture, religion, economic status, and language so that all students feel respected and supported.
Hello, my name is Reagan Neal, and today I will be talking about the role that family and community practices have in influencing language learning. For starters, school and family relationships are associated with higher levels of student achievement. So the families and the schools working together is very important for these students, and establishing a relationship between the two. Crucial. Parents can help schools develop more understanding of the student needs because they know their kids the best out of this whole world. So communicating with the school and getting them to learn the needs of their students is really, really helpful. Other ways they can be helpful is parenting, communicating, volunteering, practicing learning at home, decision making, and collaborating with the community. All of these will have tremendous impacts on the students and their academic achievement and their overall well-being when it comes to their academic years.
There are many intentional strategies for family and community engagement that support and highlight the assets of home language, communication, family involvement, and cultural to build family, community, and school partnership. For example, as an educator, we create a welcoming environment to show how we respect and appreciate diverse cultures and languages. Teaching in classroom will display multicultural and multi-language materials to celebrate various backgrounds. As we know, there are many different families with different backgrounds, and we need to offer multilingual communication, such as have employed staff or interpreters who can help family conferences or events. Also, many schools offer worship and events for families and students. Whether it be inside or outside of the school, this allows them to host different cultural celebrations and events. Students can even do a show and tell at the beginning of a year where they can talk and present about their cultural or native language. They can also bring many other forms to show their differences through art, food, involvement, etc. Also, providing parents or guardians with literacy programs that promote reading and language at home can help support the students in various ways.
Cultural influence on English language learners can include language, traditions, beliefs, and values that shape their worldview. By acknowledging and incorporating these influences into the curriculum, educators can create a more engaging and relevant learning experience. Cultural competence, on the other hand, refers to educators' ability to understand and appreciate diverse culture, enabling them to effectively support English language learners in their language acquisition and academic success. This involves developing cultural awareness, knowledge, and skills that create inclusive and respectful classroom environment. Lastly, addressing the social-emotional needs of English language learners is crucial to their overall well-being and learning. This involves building positive relationships, fostering a sense of belonging, and providing support to the emotional and social development